Have you ever thought about digital marketing as a business? Or maybe you have an existing business and considering adding digital marketing to your strategy. Well, my name is Mayowa Adeosun, co-founder of Sycamore.ng, and today let's talk Gross. So before we get started, I want to give you a little bit of a background as how digital marketing came to be as it is known today. It actually goes all the way back to the 90s, yes, the 90s. When the first search engine was released by AliWeb back in 1993. But of course, most of us are not really familiar with that. But we do know Google. Google released their search engine in 1998. And it was actually in the turn of the 2000s when Facebook and other social platforms came to be that digital marketing really took off in a huge scale. Digital marketing can be broken down into further segments. Those being social media management, pay-per-click, search engine optimization, and website design and development. And if you're actually thinking about starting a business, these are the areas that you would want to target and specialize in, and can help you as an individual build your own ability to market yourself and to work with other businesses to get their agenda across. Now let's say, for example, that you have a budget set aside for marketing and you have two options. Yes, these are two extreme options, but just for this purpose of demonstration, we will use just traditional marketing versus digital marketing. Now, if you use your entire budget for traditional marketing, it is actually quite expensive. For example, if you wanted to get on the radio, you're going to spend quite a substantial amount of your budget just on one radio appearance. If you wanted to get on TV, of course, you can imagine how expensive that would be. Same thing with flyers and billboards. But if you're going to talk about digital marketing, you can actually customize the amounts that you're going to spend on different ads and services. Well, let's even go even further. You can actually set up accounts on most social media platforms for free, which has no expense. So now if you want to go further and sponsor a post using your marketing budgets, you can actually get a larger reach, gain more impressions, and also get feedback from the people that are actually interacting with that post. So there are some risks involved with digital marketing, not so significant, but at least noteworthy. The first might be choosing the wrong platform. Unfortunately, not all platforms are the same. Facebook has its audience, Instagram has its audience, and so on and so forth. If you're trying to target a specific type of customer, you need to really understand the type of platform you're going to dedicate your digital marketing towards. Number two, security breach of information. And this can be caused from having maybe weak passwords or login information. We have seen time and time again where certain accounts have been hacked, and this can happen from time to time. So you need to really be sure that you have your security at the highest level and you are very prudent with your login details and information. Number three, passing across the wrong message or getting involved in socially inappropriate topics or conversations. Look, it's not every conversation you must involve yourself or your brand with. Some conversations can be very detrimental to the success and growth of your brand, so be very careful of the conversations you engage in. And last but not least, number four, this is pretty much not having a sufficient amount of time to engage with your audience. Social media is a constant job that needs time and effort to engage with your customers or potential customers. So not setting aside enough time to do that can actually be very negative for your brand. And before I forget to mention, if you're looking to get into digital marketing as a business, you can actually look at some of these risks and find ways, creative ways to mitigate them for people that are engaging in digital marketing. For example, if you are specializing in security, making sure that the businesses that you work with, that their passwords and their security measures are up to date. That could be a way of entering the digital marketing space. Also, you could talk about how you are able to engage with customers online and grow the brand of a business. That is also another opportunity. And that leads us into our next segment, opportunities. While we've all been going through a pandemic since 2020, it's actually had a positive impact on the digital marketing space because foot traffic has reduced while online shopping and takeaway has increased. So The opportunities are actually enormous now for digital marketing and content creators. Everybody's online, and it has been reported that Nigeria has around 48% of its population possessing a smartphone. That's approximately 101 million Nigerians holding a smartphone and having access to online services and products. So digital marketing definitely has a great opportunity, especially here in Nigeria and of course across the world. And just to buttress my last point, think about how music and videos and content is generally consumed in 2021. Gone are the days that most people watch TV when they get home. Most people are always tuned into their phones, to their laptops, and are consuming information much differently in 2021. So being in the digital marketing space is actually a great advantage for a business person and also for a business owner to explore. So now it's time to rate digital marketing against our in-house BROS scoring system. For business, we're going to give digital marketing a very healthy 7 out of 10. For return, 8 out of 10. For risk, 7 out of 10. For opportunities, 9 out of 10. In conclusion, I'd like to leave you with this. Imagine you're a business or a brand and you have no information online. There's no content, no websites, nothing. Imagine that you have a client or a customer, a potential customer. What's the likelihood of you being able to convert that customer that goes online to find a particular product or service into a new customer as compared to a competitor that has their business online and is easily found? Of course, you would stand very little to no chance at all. I'd like to leave you with one thought from the great philosopher Little Wayne. He had a phrase in one of his songs, which I'll paraphrase, that you don't need to know what a customer is thinking, but you need to know how they think. Okay guys, so thank you for watching and stay tuned for our next episode coming out next week.